Hi everyone, I am Anushka and I would be playing Diona Mansoor on Ilium. My character Diona is based on Diomedes and somewhat on this other guy whose name I can't remember. This probably tells you the extent of my Iliad knowledge. It's limited to the somewhat detailed summary that our wonderful director Zoe, aka Gayer Homer, gave me on a trip to Brighton. Since then, I've tried to get into the story a lot more, but it's just hard to keep track of all those names. I'm hoping to learn the story through Diona's perspective as we film the show and see how it changes with the modern times. My experience with the Ilium folks, on the other hand, goes back 2 years ago when I auditioned for the show as my first ever acting gig, and even before that, as being in the same Grinnell universe. Since then, I've grown to be really good friends with a lot of them, including being ex-housemates with some of them. All of them are really interesting people, and I'm looking forward to working with them and seeing how this show takes form now, 2 years after its initial idea conception. Something interesting that came up during the course of this entire development was that when we started out filming in our first casting and the first process, we had almost started filming, and during our character research and stuff, Zoe had suggested this costume palette to me, and I had bought stuff according to that. Back then, it wasn't really my vibe, so when the filming got shelved, I gave it away, as you do. Well, 2 years later, when we started talking about the characters once again, to my surprise, the clothes recommendations very closely reflect how I dress now. So, in a way, Zoe knew how I should dress 2 years before I did. I'd say that's impressive. Well, I hope you'll all stay involved and see how we work on the show, and we'll try to keep you engaged until we drop the first episode, at which point I'm confident the show will take for itself.